Let me tell you what's actually happening in the UK buy-to-let market right now. Landlords are selling. The headline says exodus, but the truth is, it's a changing of the guard. So the real question isn't, are landlords selling? It's who's buying. And what does that mean for you? What the data actually says? No drama, just facts. Let's get into it. So first, this sell-up trend is real.
Yeah.
It's there, it's happening.
No. Rightmove will tell you that. They've got a record number of former rental homes for sale. 18% of all the property on the market right now is rental, but it's slightly misleading.
There's a lot of detail that misses.
The previous 5 years, it's been about 14% anyway. So it's not like a mass exodus. It's not suddenly increased from 8% or something. But it's gone up.
It's a trend. It's an increasing trend. We know from, as a letting agency, we know we've never tracked it like this. We've never felt that we need to, but we've started to because it's on everybody's lips. Every void, when it comes up for as an empty property, an increasing number of landlords are saying, I might want to sell. And they're asking the question. Not all of them go through and sell. But
what I think is really important to note, there's an old investor mindset, and they're the landlords that are selling. They're not just people who've got into it last year and decided this isn't for me. So a lot of landlords are selling, yes, it's true, but it's not down to one big thing. It's stacked in a number of things: pressure, cost, tax, regulation, uncertainty. And for small landlords with thin margins, you can feel like that is getting on top of you. And when you've been used to, quote unquote, an easy life, it didn't used to be like this,
for sure.
you know, you can feel like, the time's done for me now.
Yeah. Now, we speak to other letting agents. I think there's a letting agent, forthelandlords.com, has got a particular kind of landlord. We have got more landlords that are forward thinking, looking to scale, and have bought the right properties. That's got to be said. So
they're buying them in a limited company, everything's set up right as a professional.
They stack. The properties that our landlords have tend to make them money every month. And most, over half of all landlords in the UK have got the kind of properties that don't yield particularly well because they're bought in the other areas. Half of the country doesn't yield very well, so it stands to reason. And if they haven't got it in a limited company, they'll be feeling pressure. And if they're not managing it right, that pressure will be...
Most landlords in the UK are accidental landlords, and they're mostly the ones that sell it.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, the spread is lots of landlords have got one property. Most landlords, up to half, have got 1 to 3 properties. So most have got. The landlords with 5 properties or more own nearly half of all the properties. So a small number of landlords that own something like 46, 47%, depends how you measure it. So I get really interested in what are these landlords, the few landlords that own nearly half all the properties, what do they know that's different? And that brings us on to I guess the point of the video, because who is buying the properties that these landlords are selling? What do the new breed of landlords, what do they know?
I think there's 3 things to look at here. So you've got one, the institutions, the build to rent capital. So private equity, banks, big funds have been moving into the UK rental market for a while now. Lloyds Bank, do your research, they are piling in. BlackRock are doing the same in America. You've got professionals, as we mentioned, portfolio investors. They're not hobbyists, they're not accidental landlords, they're not just buying one house. They've got a mindset.
Investor mindset.
They're doing it properly from the start. They're focusing on their locations, where the numbers work, the compliance, they're buying in a limited company. Everything is just perfect, like it's a business, you know?
Buyers specifically want tenanted, compliant, day one income.
Some do, some buyers do,
There are landlords that are selling up. This is the thing I find really interesting. There are landlords that are selling up for their own reasons, and some of it has to be said, I won't say good reasons, but understandable reasons, because I'm retiring. I don't think as I retire, want to cash in my chips and have cash sat in the bank, because going backwards. I'd rather have property, have an income coming in all the way to the dead, and then pass the income on, pass the asset on, as long as it's the right property in the right area and it makes money. But what I find interesting is landlords selling if it's the wrong house, it's the wrong house. But they're selling perfectly good stock in some occasions.
Definitely.
And they're selling it, and Adam puts them together with a landlord who wants a property that is tenanted, compliant in the right area. So you've got one landlord selling up and one landlord buying the same property. Yeah. They don't want this property, the other landlord wants it.
Yeah. But the person who's buying a perfectly nice house, they're going to be paying some extra costs, stamp duty, purchase costs and everything else. It's going to affect their return. The landlord selling doesn't realise he's actually already got the perfect investment. True. And you could be falling for the hype. However...
Very good point. The landlord who already owns it has already got it and hasn't got the input costs of the landlord buying it. Exactly. He's still happy with the deal with the input costs. Absolutely, yeah.
So I don't know, some things to take away. If you're a landlord, you're thinking of selling, do it like a professional, don't panic. Don't sell it vacant, because if you sell it vacant, people will expect a discount. If you sell it tenanted, it's fully compliant, you're selling something with real certainty, and that is valuable.
That's a really important thing. Lots of landlords immediately, if you go to an estate agent, they'll tell you empty it out, sell it vacant.
Do you know why?
Because
it gives them a bigger market to sell to.
It's easier for them, and they'll tell you it gives you a bigger market to sell to. Now,
well, it does, because if it's tenanted, you can only sell it to a landlord.
Now, the landlord is your buyer. It's more valuable to them. It's tenanted, income from day one. Is compliant. It's just an easy purchase for a landlord. So it's more valuable to a landlord than vacant possession. Yes, occasionally you get the kind of landlord who wants to take take a strip off the price and give me 5% off or whatever. However, and this is what an estate agent won't tell you when they say empty the thing out, empty it out. There is the risk you will need to do something. You need to do some work, some decorating, some cleaning up. You've then got a void. Voids cost money because you haven't got money coming in, but also heat, light, power. You've got to heat the thing because otherwise it will go damp. You've got to put the lights on, otherwise your estate agent can't do viewings. You've got to keep it there and water on because you've got to pay the council tax. You've got to keep the water on because you need it warm, but you can't drain it down, which means you need to get it visited every 30 days. There's all sorts of costs. Council tax and double council tax. Then that void. Then what an estate agent will tell you is it 1 out of 3 or 2 out of 3? I think 1 out of 3. Sales don't proceed. So you've got to start all over again.
Definitely.
So is it 6 months or 12 months before you sell this thing? And you've got to pay the estate agent's fees. If you sell a property to another landlord, or if you do it through us, there's no fees to, as the seller, there's no fees to list it, and there's no fees when you sell it. The incoming landlord, that's what we're talking about, the incoming cost, they'll happily pay a fee for a property we've taken off market from a landlord, make sure it's compliant, make sure it's ready to go, make sure the tenant's in there and they haven't got any arrears. So look, that is takeaway number one. That's the big one. Landlords, you should be selling for free, and it's going to save you and make more money.
Yeah, definitely. Takeaway 2: if you're buying deals, you need to make sure that you're not just buying something and hoping it works. You need to make sure that you're buying in the right area for the right price. You've got the right tenant demand. I would say don't be scared of just straightforward single lets. They're really easy and straightforward. Just make sure the property is fully compliant, in a strong lettable condition, and that just gives you a solid ground to work on.
Okay. I think last thing, takeaway number 3, this is a handover. Handovers create opportunity. Old guard landlords to new guard. Rightmove itself explicitly says this could be a change of the guard. If you read through their sort of market update pages, where homes are sold by one landlord and bought by another landlord, the opportunity is motivated sellers, more ex-rental stock hitting the market, and professional buyers stepping in. That's the cycle, that's what's happening. Make your mind up to be a professional buyer, to do things the right way, make it work for you.
Definitely. Here's how we think about it, but for the landlords. If landlords are going to exit anyway, the smart move is to exit in a way that protects the value. So like we said, selling it as a clean, compliant, income producing asset. And if you're an investor, you might be looking for deals exactly like that, just day one income, compliance, all in place, everything. Some people do want to buy a house, create some value, that's a different strategy. But there's a lot of people out there that are just happy to buy a nice compliant house. I see it every day.
Yeah, turnkey. We match landlords with ready buyers because it just reduces friction for everybody. Not everybody wants a capital intensive BRRR deal that sucks up £100,000 in cash and takes 14 weeks to get to the tenancy situation, then you've got to refinance your cash out in 6 months. There's a lot to be said for just buying a day one turnkey property, day one as in rents coming in day one. There'll be a little bit of equity in it for sure, and it's just easy.
Sure.
So yeah, definitely. So if you're a landlord, you're selling, be in touch. Landlords are selling, but it's not an exodus. It's a transfer from one model to the professional model.
Yeah, amateurs to professionals.
Amateurs to professionals, that's what's happening. In 5 years' time, 10 years' time, it's not going to be less property in the private rental sector. There'll be more. So landlords aren't selling up.
I've got more clients buying houses now in their 30s than we've ever had.
Changing up. Absolutely. Definitely. So, question then for you: do you think this ends with fewer rentals or just different owners? If you're a landlord considering a sale, or you wanted one of those tenanted day one income deals, check all the links below and we'll point you in the right directions. Subscribe,
do all that stuff.
See you in the next one. Bye for now.
Cheers.